This is your new favorite kitchen stop for bold flavors, creative dishes, and unforgettable moments. Today, I decided to make samosas from scratch for the first time. I started by preparing my kachumbari, which consisted of 1 red onion, 1 tomato, coriander leaves, half lime, and green pepper. I mixed them well and set them aside as I started working on my samosa wraps. I'm going to stuff my samosa wraps with green grams, so I set them on the cooker to boil for a few minutes. As the green grams worked their way up, I mixed my all-purpose with flour with salt and a little warm water. Mixed them well until incorporated and kneaded it to form a nice dough. I covered it and let it rest for a while. I divided my dough into smaller portions and shaped them into rolls. I rolled the smaller rolls out and brushed oil on them, sprinkled flour, and layered with another roll. I do this so that it will be easier later on as I separate the layers one from the other. I can only manage to layer 2 rolls at a time because this is my first time, so I can't manage to layer 5 or 6 or 7 rolls at a time. I can only budget 2, so I roll them out to increase the circumference and then fried them in my pan for just a while, just a little fry, and then I set them aside. I repeated the process for a while until I was done with my dough. As you can see, it was not an easy thing to do. I had some little struggles here and there. I still don't know what I did wrong, but I'm here to learn as well. So I separated the layers one after the other. As you can see, it was not that easy to separate them, but at least for some it was easy to separate because of the oil and the flour that we had sprinkled in between. So after separating all of them, I cut them into halves. This is just my way. Some people prefer cutting them into quarters, but I preferred into half because this is what worked. I then prepared the paste, which consisted of the flour, a little bit of water and oil, so that it will be thick. The paste has to be thick in order to hold the wraps together. I had already prepared my green grams by frying the green grams with the spring onions and added coriander for that flavor. You know, the flavor that coriander brings to the table. No need to explain myself. Yeah, so whether you're here for tasty recipes, chill vibes, or just to see what's cooking, you're officially part of the Coco crew. For me, it's not just about cooking, it's about expressing myself through food, trying something new and having fun along the way. To make your wrap, you take your half, then you fold it into another half. Spread your paste on the edge and then fold it again to make that nice cone shape. Make sure you squeeze the corners very well to make it airtight. And then we're going to stuff it with our green grams, which we had already prepared very nicely. We fold the edges inward and then we brush our paste on the edge again very nicely. And then you fold it again to make it airtight. We make it airtight because we do not want oil to get inside. Yeah, you know what I mean. We do not want oil inside there. We only want the green grams. We don't want to eat oil. So I tasted the waters. I tasted the oil with the toothpick thingy. We all know that process. And then when my oil was ready, in went my samosas and fried them until they were golden brown. You see, Very nice, very demure. I repeated the process until I was done with all my samosas. They came out so crunchy on the outside and so yummy on the inside. I served it with my Fanta and enjoyed this sweet, sweet meal with my best friend. Can you guess the best friend that I shared this meal with? Tell me on the comment section. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll meet you here on the next dish. Bye bye.